if they agree on a Ukraine paragraph, it'll probably be for the sake of India, not for the sake of Russia.
Okay.
To prevent embarrassment to India, and to because of their good relations with India and the good relations today India has with the G7 and the United States. So, if the G7 wants to hand over a successful summit, if they do, then it is possible, and only for perhaps that reason, they may back off and agree on some consensus on Ukraine. But if there is a consensus, it is not going to be for the love of Russia. That is quite clear. So that's a good question. Secondly, on the other things which are probably blocking, I think one of these is this whole thing about physiology and use of some of the semantics by India, and that is where China is coming in. So we'll see how much China sticks, and I think that there will be hard negotiations underway right till the till the end, and you could actually maybe pull a rabbit out of the hat. But if it happens, it'll probably be only at the last minute. And if it doesn't happen, then also I think India will be happy to live with whatever happens, because beyond a point, I don't think India is going to buckle in. And so be it. I mean, that's the way life is. But
I mean, when I look back at Bali, we did help produce the formulation at the end, didn't we?
Yeah, so that is the irony of it, that we played a critical role in Bali. With really doing a lot of the heavy lifting between the Russians and the West to get that whole formulation done. So let's see what happens this time. I mean, it also is a function of the mood on the ground in Ukraine, in Europe, in the United States. How much is there any change from Bali in the whole mood towards Russia and Russia's own mood towards the West? So what we are hearing is that the Russians' public position is no compromise. Western position, but the Western, I believe, is divided, actually. There are maybe 2 or 3 countries which are really leading the charge against Russia. And it's not the entire G7 or the Western world at large. And most of the other non-G7 are rather quiet. Saudi, Indonesia, and all these people are maintaining silence. So the fight is actually boiling down to maybe 3, 4, 5 countries.